Although morning anxiety is not listed in a psychologist's Bible, the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, it's a relatively common complaint. The anxiety prone frequently open their eyes to a looming gauntlet of perceived must-dos. Meanwhile, levels of the body's main stress hormone, which has been rising during the early morning hours, surges to a peak about a half an hour after we wake up. This cortisol awakening response is thought to have evolved in order for us to be energized for the day's challenges, but it may make some people feel more panicky than motivated. The good news is that there are steps that we can take to ease morning anxiety right away. In this episode, I am going to give you 8 tricks to do just that. Hi, I'm Stephanie Phillips-Markstein, and I help health-conscious people optimize their physical and emotional well-being so that they can show up in the world as the best and most confident version of themselves. So 8 tricks to help with your morning anxiety. Trick number 1, heed an early last call for alcohol. A glass of wine is relaxing because it actually targets the same receptors in the brain as prescription anxiety meds do. The problem is that over the course of several hours, alcohol's calm down substances are metabolized out of your system, after which some people experience like a mini withdrawal and spike in morning after stress. So try to have your last drink at least 3 hours before bedtime. Number 2, make sure you sleep well. Last year, research from UC Berkeley Center for Human Sleep Science found that on a morning when participants had been deprived of sleep for 24 hours, their anxiety levels shot up 30%. A bad night of sleep diminishes the ability of the prefrontal cortex to fact check our worries. So if your mind tends to race as soon as your head hits the pillow, you might try divesting yourself of concerns by writing them down a few hours before entering your bedroom. And then just be sure to sleep deeply for 7 to 8 hours nightly. Number 3, exile your phone. And this is going to be a hard one for most of us, including myself. If your phone is your alarm, then you risk opening your eyes immediately in the morning to negative headlines, unsettling updates, or even work requests. It would be better to opt for a wake-up call of Zen chimes or soothing music. Charge your phone in another part of the house. That's really the answer. Number 4, consult the cards. So often we revisit the same unrealistic worries over and over again. And Shelby Harris, a behavioral sleep medicine specialist, suggests using coping cards, which can help you check yourself. So on one side, you're going to write your fear, such as I'm going to get fired. And on the other, you're going to present the evidence against it, such as, I had a great review. She says that seeing such facts in black and white actually makes them more persuasive. Number 5, exhale tension. So observing your breath is an effective mindfulness trick. I talk about it all the time, but doing so can actually worsen anxiety in some people. So if you're one of them, calm your system with a very slow exhale. Purse your lips as if you're blowing out a candle and then let out a long, gentle exhale. Repeat this until you feel your heart rate slow down. Number 6, refuel. After a long night without fluids, dehydration can sometimes bring on a sense of panic. And low blood sugar can also cause you to feel anxious. So sip water as soon as you get up and have a nutrient-packed breakfast like steel-cut oatmeal. Eating a healthy diet, which is high in vegetables and fruits and whole grains, and low in sugars and red meat, has also been shown to improve your mood. Number 7, get checked for apnea. This sleep disorder causes people to stop breathing, waking them up throughout the night without their even realizing it. Some sufferers experience more episodes during the REM stage of sleep near morning. Thus, you wake up with your heart racing because your body is saying, I need to breathe. So if you also have other apnea symptoms such as fatigue or depressed mood or snoring, talk to your doctor. Of course, snoring in and of itself does not indicate apnea, but it is one of the symptoms. And lastly, number 8, don't just lie there. If you will the feeling to pass before you get up, it creates an association between bed and stress. So instead, try to think of your anxiety as the jolt that you need to get going. Use it to spring you out of bed and launch into something productive, like emptying the dishwasher. Sometimes morning adrenaline can actually be good for something. So I hope this has been valuable for you and helpful in some way. If you like this kind of topic, lifestyle, improving your life kind of topic, please like and share this video with your friends and subscribe to my channel. And also be sure to join me on Saturdays at 10 a.m. Eastern for Saturdays with Stephanie. See you then.